Okay, there are actual, like, tears. I can't believe I did my makeup before finishing this book. No one told me it was gonna make me cry. Alright, hello, my fellow readers. Today, we're gonna be doing a new type of video where I read a new blank. So it could be a new genre, it could be a new author, it could be, like, reading just popular books. Who knows? I also do finally have a light in my hallway, so lighting is a little bit better. Always the little things excite me these days. I guess that happens when you're 30. But today I'm going to be reading popular authors on TikTok or BookTube. I have kind of a list running. So I'm going to start out with Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I also do have Catabasis, and maybe I should have started with that one, but I just feel like Yellowface is a good place to start. I know most people say to start with Poppy War, but I do not have it in me to start a trilogy right now. So we're going to start with Yellowface and we'll see how it goes. And who knows, maybe I'll find some new authors. Maybe I will get it in me to read more book talk books or booktube books because I tend not to read the popular ones. Here and there I will, but like to I like to do my own thing, I guess. So yeah, let's just get into the video and you'll see my thoughts as we go. Okay, I am back from work. I am about, how many pages in? 64 pages into this book. So far, I'm like loving it. I think the flip of like who is selling books and who is not, I love it. I don't know, I might just like read everything by her. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to read a little bit more tonight and then we'll see kind of at the end of the night. But I'm going to get ready. I'm going to like get unready a little bit and then also have dinner. So let's go do that. Okay. So I was watching the Noah Kahn documentary. So I wasn't really reading. I'm at like page 96. So like we're getting there. Ideally, I would get to page 100 and like try to get halfway done, but I just don't think that is at all possible today. Maybe. I don't even know what halfway would be right now, and I can't math enough to figure it out. Be 160 pages. Okay, so I'm about halfway done. I'm kind of like, this kind of has some pacing issues to me. It's like a little fast at times and then slow at other times. I I don't know how I feel about it. I think I went in thinking that society was like flipped in terms of like how we view race and what race is like on top. I hate that terminology, but I think you understand what I'm saying. And that is not what this is. And so I'm trying to like pull that out of my mind. Like, right? Like, because I went in thinking it was one thing, so it kind of impacts the way I view it. I still think it's a really good book. I really like her as an author. I think like, this is very creative. I know she has Catabasis, and I'm excited about that one as well. Um, but yeah, I just think I went in thinking it was one thing and it's not. So that's just a me thing. That is just a me thing. It's very good though. I'm just too tired to pay attention to reading it right now. So I got halfway done, and I think that's pretty good for a day where I worked. So I read like 162 pages today. Not the best amount of reading, but you know, it is what it is today. Okay, ooh, My computer is dying, or my camera is dying. I am currently not in frame. Um, I'm currently trying to upload a video today, but I have therapy in like 50-ish minutes, so I'm gonna try to knock out the rest of this book right now because I'm almost done with it. Like, I have, I don't know, like 79 pages or something. So I'm gonna try to knock it out, but I'll check in before I have therapy. Okay, quite literally just in time for therapy. Like 2 minutes to spare. I did finish it. It took me a little bit because I would have finished earlier, but I had exporting issues. So anyway, this book overwhelmingly was super good. I mean, I think I had different expectations like than it was going in, and I think that was my fault. I will say I will definitely be reading more from R.F. Kuang. Like, I have Catabasis, so I'll definitely be reading that at some point. But I think overwhelmingly, I'd read her again. I'm excited for Taipei Love Story too. That I know that comes out later in the year. Um, but yeah, overwhelmingly enjoyed it. I'm glad I am doing this little experiment in this little video because I can find new authors. So yeah. Okay. So the next video in like trying popular TikTok authors, the next book in the saga is First Time Caller by BK Borison. I do also have a different book that's more of like a fantasy, I think. I'm not really sure what we're categorizing. I think it's a fantasy. So I just feel like with the books that I have been reading, I just need like a rom-com. Like I just need a rom-com. I will say the thing that makes me nervous is that it's straight. And I know that sounds so bad, guys. I know that sounds so horrific, but I quite literally, like, the minute a man starts to tell a woman what to do, I'm kind of out of there. So we shall see. Like, are we going to keep reading it? Are we going to DNF it? I don't know. Also, I'm realizing my bed is unmade. I am so sorry for that, guys. It's honestly just been that kind of day with a bunch of different errands, a bunch of different things going on. So yeah, I'm going to start reading this one. We'll see how far I get. It's currently what, 5:30, so I'm going to cook dinner and chill, and we'll see how much I get done of this tonight. So I'll check with you guys probably when I get to that point. Okay. I guess I should give you like some thoughts on the book. Apparently my brain is not fully working right now. I will say it's been a hot second since I read a straight romance in general. But there is gay characters in this, so I'm happy about that. We'll see. I don't know if I really like Aiden or not. I don't know, I haven't determined my thoughts on him. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get this done tomorrow. Because, yeah, I mean, it should be a quick read, so I should be able to finish it tomorrow anyway. Not that, like, days really matter for these kind of videos, but I just thought I would share that little tidbit. I do have one other book left, and that you will see what it is when I get to it, because I don't know when that's going to be, so yeah. That's slightly better. Still not great, but here we are. It's 5:30 in the morning. 5:23 exactly. So I'm going to read a little bit of this, and then I'm also going to edit a little bit. So I will have to catch up with you when that's all done, and hopefully the sun is up by then, because there's also no light, and I could just get my ring light, to be honest with you, but I didn't feel like doing that, so here we are. But that's what I'm going to do right now. There we go. Okay. Also, okay. So, I finished First Time Caller. Sorry, I did not film a single bit of clips of, like, reading this book today. I finished this when me and my mom were at the nail shop getting our toenails done, so obviously I was not going to film it. But overall my thoughts are romance books should not be over 400 pages. Like, that is my initial thought. I think it's really just a lot. I thought it was good for what it was. I don't this is not my typical type of romance. I typically stick to gay romance. So this was like very new to me. I thought it was very cute. It had a very like, it was Sleepless in Seattle inspired. So it had that feel. And that's fine. I just personally, I don't know. Would I pick up the new one? Which I don't even, what is the new one called? And Back to You, and Now Back to You by BK Borson. I don't know if I'd pick it up, to be honest with you. And so that's kind of where my thought process is right now with it. With that being said, let me go pick up the next book and the last book that we're reading in this whole little saga of popular authors on TikTok, like their books. So let me pick up. And the last book is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. So this is going to be really interesting. I know it's very fantasy heavy, which I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately, so this is going to be interesting. So anyway, this is my next read. We shall see. I might start it today. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. It is very rainy here in Southern California. Like, it is actually raining. So it's very, like, gloomy, which is, like, not common around here. So I'm going to sit. I'm going to watch some playoff hockey. I'm going to do a little bit of reading, and then we'll kind of check in at night and see where we're at. Okay. Are we in focus? All right. I have read about 34 pages of this book. So haven't gotten very far. I am probably going to call it a night when it comes to reading because it's 8:02, and wow, that does not seem very late. I have been up since 4 a.m. because I had to work today, so I'm just tired, and I don't want to be reading this while I'm tired because I just don't think it's for the better of my enjoyment or better of my reading experience or reading comprehension. So I think I'm going to set this down for the night. I will say I do enjoy it, but I feel like I haven't hit the heart of the story or like kind of where we're like starting. Like she hasn't had the deal with the stranger yet or like met the stranger. So I don't really know. Like, it kind of feels like a nebulous. It kind of feels like we're in a bunch of different places and I don't have a lot of clarity, which is okay to have at 34 pages. I'm not asking for a miracle here. Like, I know it's going to take some time. So tomorrow morning, my plan is to read for about a half an hour to really kind of set that all up. That would be my plan. So anyway, that is what's happening. And I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, hello, good morning. It is currently 5:45 in the morning. And it's a Sunday. So I'm gonna read for about a half an hour and then I'm gonna get up and actually like get myself together because we do have things I have to do. I do have things I have to do today, so I want to make sure that I'm ready. But I do want to read a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I am like over 50 pages in. I finally got to the place where it all happens. Um, when she meets the stranger and makes the deal and all that. I think what's interesting, and I don't know if I expected this because I didn't know going in like what the deal was. Because obviously I've never read V.E. Schwab, but I have also only ever heard like positive things about Addie LaRue, but I've never heard like the details of it. What I find really interesting, and if you want to read this, then skip ahead, and I'll put the timestamp to skip ahead. Because I think there is like the reason she makes the deal is because she doesn't want to get married. Because it's like the 1700s. She doesn't want to get married. She wants to not belong to anyone. And so I see like how that's interpreted and how it goes throughout the story. But wow, that is so crazy. Like you don't think about it when you're like living in 2025 of like or 2026. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what year it is. 2026 and it's like, okay, look, if you don't want to get married, you don't have to get married as a woman. And the idea that like she was being forced to get married and she didn't want to get married, so then she has to make a deal because she doesn't want that so badly that she's willing to now live in like a world where nobody knows her name and she doesn't belong to anyone. Like I have to like sit with that for a second because that's crazy. But like obviously I understand it because I understand history, but like makes you really glad. Although, never mind. Political stuff is a little crazy right now, so it's like, yeah. But wow. Okay. Now this got me really invested. Like I was invested, but now I'm really invested. Okay, so we are kind of in a different location because I moved my room around. Like my desk and my makeup table got switched, so this is where my desk is now. This will eventually have to go because this is like there's like no space behind me. Like I literally can't move back any further. But anyway, I want to get talking about also this needs to go. Um, I also want to talk about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I am about 100 pages in. I was hoping to finish this today. It's 3:30. I doubt that's going to happen. We're going to give it our best shot. It is very good. I will say I'm just, after reading like a book a day or like 2 weeks straight, I'm just starting to slow down because I can a little bit. I have some flexibility. Um, but I do want to finish this. I feel like one, I did not realize that this was queer. Like this had a queer theme in it, or I didn't know that one of the characters was queer. I don't know why I didn't know that, but definitely didn't know that. I think I should have figured it out because V.E. Schwab also wrote Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil, but not that I've read that, but like obviously that is like lesbian vampires. So I don't know why I didn't think about that, but anyway, I yeah, I'm just working my way through it. I feel like nothing's really that exciting. I'm like doing my nails and like reading. So I'll probably try to catch up with you guys a little bit later. Um, obviously, this is where I'm at. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Here we are. Okay, hello, good morning. It is currently 5:10 a.m. So it's pretty early. I have about 40-ish minutes before I need to go to the gym, or 40, 50-ish minutes before I need to go to the gym. So I'm going to finish this off. I have about 80 pages left. I could have totally finished this last night, but I didn't want to. Well, I wanted to go to sleep because I knew I had to be up early. So anyway, but I am fully ready. I have full glam on. I have my hair up. It works for me for now. Going to the gym like that, it actually makes me more motivated because I don't have to come home and like do all those things. So let's read this and then get the video ended. Okay, there are actual, like, tears. I can't believe I did my makeup before finishing this book. No one told me it was gonna make me cry at the end. I blame everybody. Nobody told me that. Um, Going into this book, like, I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, I obviously knew the plot and all that. And then, yeah, I was reading it. It took me, like, 100 pages to, like, really get into it. And I really trusted the process. I said, you know what? I'm going to surrender myself to V.E. Schwab and I'm just going to read it and hope for the best. This is, I just, like, in my gut, I'm rating this a 5 star. Like, in my gut, I can just feel it. This is 5 star material. This shocked me at times. It was a beautiful story, not only a love story, but it was a beautiful story about how you live your life and what is important and what is not to you. And I think I just needed that. I resonated so much with Henry and that, like, he just wants to be loved, and I understand that to my core. I but I also understood the freedom part of Addie. Like, I got it, and I can't. That's not how I wanted to start. It is 5:55 in the morning and I've already cried today. Great. Great. Um can't believe I already cried this early in the morning. Like, the sun is barely rising, guys. I'll put my glasses on here. Um anyway, am I even in focus right now? Okay. So those are the 3 books that I read. I definitely will read R.F. Kuang again because I have Catabasis already, and I definitely am excited to read that. I am unsure about B.K. Borison. I'm just unsure. It wasn't that it was bad. I just don't know if straight romance is for me. It's never really been my thing, but never know. V.E. Schwab, I've heard that Barrier of Bones in the Midnight Soil is like Addie LaRue, or like if you like that one, then you like Bury the Bones in the Midnight Soil. I don't know. I also have Darker Shade of Magic already, so I'm definitely giving V.E. Schwab another chance to wow me, but with more magic. Um, this was amazing. This was incredible. I have no notes other than, like, the beginning was a little slow, but honestly, I just trusted the process. I just let it go. I said, V.E. Schwab, I trust you. I have high hopes, and she didn't do me any wrong. Beautiful story. Didn't expect to cry though. So, anyway. Alright, let me know in the comments what other authors I should try. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye!